All right, hey collective, how y'all doing out there today? Now I do hope everything is going well out there in La La Land. Now, listen. Now, I didn't know if I wanted to pull necessarily on Blue and Neveah's energy or Snoop Doggy Dog energy in Neveah. Now, of course, it's going to be intertwined. But I want to pull on their energy, Snoop's and Nevaeh's energy, because I just think it was so convenient, to have that footage of her. It wasn't like she was taking the footage, She didn't have the camera because they were over there far from view of the camera, sitting at the table, the karmic wheel. Now they were promoting ice cream because she kept having the ice cream in her hand. Now I would have never known that if I didn't go over there and look at King World's video. Now I only seen maybe 10 or 15 minutes of that video. But I seen enough to see that ice cream. And the name being Dr. Bombay. And we already know that that is from Bewitched. Now, ice cream. Now, I want to say, as a graphic designer, I don't know who designed the ice cream. The shit is fire. The shit is fire. Yeah, it is. Listen, I can't take that from you. Now, because it's ice cream and because, ice, the name Isis, that's the goddess, the true goddess. She was displaced by Jesus. And because we have ice on the land at this time, it's very symbolic. It's very symbolic. Now, we know that streaming, Twitch is really, getting in the game. I don't know. It might be a predecessor over YouTube. Who knows? Because there's a lot more that you can get away with over there on Twitch. And the roulette table. Now, I believe where they was, that was Snoop streaming. And I already told y'all what time it is with rap. What it's code for. Wow. I'm talking about, yeah. This is really happening here. But anyway, let me see. I think I'm going to pull from this deck to see what's going on with their energy. Yeah. Wow. Now, when I was looking at the video that Blueface and Stunner Girl performed, in the video it said something in regards to somebody not having the money for a flight home. Now we know that Neveah was talking about going home. She was catching a flight, and she also said something in regards to being back in Cali. Now I actually think the flight was to go wherever Snoop was to get that little clip. Now a lot of people talking about it wasn't no video shoot that she was in because of the way she was dressed. I don't think it had anything to do with rap or being a twerker. Because the girl, I think she's a video vixen. Now, I'm sure if somebody was to do their little homework, that they'll see her in a lot of videos. Because she did it for Blue. The girl can twerk. Yeah, I think that's what she did. You know, that's probably why she used to be around NBA YoungBoy and all the rest of them. She's a video vixen. Now, I'm not sure if there's truly trouble in paradise. I don't think that she was necessarily pregnant. I don't think she ever was pregnant from him, because she said something in regards to having some past, abortions from Blue. No, I don't think so. I think that's her agenda. I mean, hey, that's my ace of spades. That's my money. That's my Now I would love to know who the baby is, who her son is by at this time. Who is his father? I want to know. We need to know. Now, was this all staged? Now, while this is reality TV, I don't think that it would be good TV if everybody was in on everything. Now, I'm gonna give you an example, like Krishan and Chastity was gonna do, what they did to Zeke. In regards to what Krishan was saying that she did to her when she was a young girl. You see what I'm saying? Because the outrage, the outburst, would be, natural. Alright, so I just want you to keep that in mind. Now, was there trouble in paradise before she took the flight to go to Snoop? Maybe it was an opportunity. She had the ice cream in her hand, and throughout a lot of the clips. Now, it was little ice creams and things of that nature, but it still was there. It was subliminal. Even the karmic wheel, the roulette table, the Twitch stream. Now, I'm not sure what goes on his stream. All these people got streams. Even Stunner Girl got a stream. Wow. Now, over there on Twitch, a lot of people from YouTube that has been banned, can't get their channels back, go over there to Twitch. Because you can get away with a lot more on Twitch. Now, a lot of people are saying that Twitch may be the predecessor over YouTube for that fact. I don't know. Streaming is becoming to be very big. Think about Casanet. Now, there's something so strange going on with that dude. And we know that these people wear masks and all that right here. All that kind. I don't know. But anyway, let me stay on track, because I already done got cussed out about that. But these people are all intertwined, and no matter what comes up in a reading, it's relevant. It's something to take from that person, that place, that thing. All right. But anyway, let's pull on the energy of Neveah and Snoop. Because they was chummy cozy over there. And I want y'all to go back and look at the little clip when she was doing like this right here, the Blue. And the energy that came over her, which was giving me the feeling that it was intent behind that. It really gave me the feeling that she was really upset in the end, and I was like, there go that Aries. But it wasn't that person that she was proclaiming to be. That was different. I was like, woo. Wow. But anyway, let's see. All right, Spirit, give us the energy between Neveah and Snoop. There's an offer, you see, to be made, to be made. That's her begging and told you she a little cheap, she a little po. I don't know. See the money with the hangman, but yeah. I think that's her talent, twerking. I think that's her talent. Let me see. Yeah. Ooh. Now, of course, this could have been, I don't know, maybe there was some money to be made. There's maybe something else going on in regards to a collab that she might got going on with Snoop. And maybe, she wasn't being satisfied necessarily in Blue's camp. So this is walking away from something that no longer serves you. The death card, the shrimp card, the lovers. There's an offer. And sometimes this is love bombing in regards to money. And I told you, it was giving me such a cheap energy. Now, of course, I don't necessarily listen to Carlissa but yeah, that read that she gave the young girl, and that was coming from one hoe next to the next to the to the younger hoe. Yeah. Yeah, I will take that advice. Young buck, slop bucket. Yeah. But let's see. Yeah, look at that. Look at the money. I told you, not being satisfied and wanting to be number one. Investment, emperor energy. Yeah, even Jaden, raps a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Girl, all you do is twerk. But listen. This sun is giving me opportunity. It represents abundance, creativity. Now, all that groveling that she was doing on the phone with Blue. Now, how is it that she wouldn't see that he was live streaming? That would be the first thing that I'm going to do, to see if he's on his account. Why would I ask him if he's live? It's a lot of, it's a lot of things that's giving me a bunch of BS when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's giving me a contract of sorts. Temptation, offers, but delayed news is here, and pain. It's giving me that she wasn't, he wasn't, you want me to look like a damn fool for all of this for what? You need to come about those pockets a little bit better. He got out here looking real cheap. She talking about she need $1,000 for to get rid of the baby, and he talking about, girl. Then think about her, what? They just act like this getting rid of these kids is just like, it ain't nothing to it. This, I'm like, whoo, y'all. gives me the feeling that she is really riding on a wave here. Six of Swords right here. You know, that's like in the midst of a storm. Seeking opportunities. The Chariot. And what's behind it? Just see the moon and what's hiding. Let's see what's on the other side. This is going to be the card. Pew! Woo! That's the table. That's the table. Yeah, there's an offer. But what is it's a little something else going on. And maybe, I don't know, maybe there was a little push and pull in regards to that opportunity. You know, Blue had that interview with, I forget if it was Adam 22 or one of them peoples. And he said that he would have no problem with a woman going out there doing her thing because he do it. And he's a whole big old liar. You see how he is really in his feelings about Jaden, you know, having a relationship with someone when he was locked up. I told y'all in the reading that I did on her that, yeah. And that wasn't the only one. You sit up there and act like Jaden is this good girl if y'all want to. Hell no. Who goes out there to get a booty job, you know, for nothing? Child, please, that's for attention. Girl, listen. Yeah. I gotta get picked. You know? There's a lot of escorting going on around here. One big old brothel. Listen. Yeah. And I don't know, for some reason, it made me pay attention to the little dot that I got right here. And it's yellow. It's just self-esteem, modesty. It's so crazy. Now, and I put it there because YouTube and the nudity and stuff like that right there. And it's right here next to the deception and the opportunity. Wow. Right here next to the sun. You know, it's the star. It's the spotlight. It's recognition. Yeah, and there it is. Gift. All over again. There's the offer. You see? It's being expressed. And there's the money. And there's the High Priestess. And there's the Six of Swords. With the crossroads. Restrictions. Wish fulfillment. The King. Temptation. Yeah, there's the delay. It went all the way back to all of that. And every card is what it's leading up to. And she wasn't being satisfied over there, you know. Now, of course, there is money, problems. You know, the manager card came up in Jaden's reading. And I'm not sure, in the household, the home, you know, Blue got to get up out of there. You know, there could be some problems with that. Where him and Neveah are gonna crash. How they gonna do this? You know, when he move up out of there, where he gonna be? I don't know. What's going on? You know, there's a lot going on. You know? You around here, you know, bringing apple slices and boiled eggs to the table, girl. Listen. She may have had to go back. Yeah, there's an opportunity. There's a tower. If you go ahead with this. Blue is selfish. Sitting up there talking about he won't care. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. Yeah, they're good. See? Leadership. You can't serve two masters? What the hell is that? The communication, the community, the celebration, the video vixen girl, whatever this is. Yeah. What is that? You know? Yeah, the death card. The money. I just believe, yeah. 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 Yeah, I think she did what was best for her, you know? See? It lacks balance, Shit, my pockets ain't right, Papa. Now, I don't know if I said it in this video because I had to start the video all over again, but I think 2023 I graduated. I went to school in 2020, the end for graphic design. I just jumped right in, no real thought in regards to what graphic design entailed. I don't know. It was just crazy. And I really think that it was divine intervention because in that process, I thought I was going to learn how to draw. I thought that's what it entailed, but it didn't, because it really did teach me a lot about photography, the history of art. I mean, it's so crazy that because of all of that, it really helped me to attune to esoteric knowledge. Man, and if I have any graphic designers out there, and especially if you understand esoteric knowledge, you probably understand what the hell I'm talking about. It's crazy. And because, it was another bachelor's, because I already had a previous bachelor degree, I still had to do prerequisites, and I had to do history all over again. And man, when I say that, the fight not to do that, but the understanding that I got from those classes, because it was in regards to more history, in regards to religion, art, and stuff like that right there, I was like, damn. Wow. Wow. Y'all. Woo. When I say the epiphany that I had last night, I can't even discuss, because y'all think I'm crazy. I know some of y'all already do think I'm damn crazy, but you will really think that I'm damn crazy when it comes to the six senses. Wow. And I'm just looking at it. Now, if any of y'all follow me on my Aries channel, just go over there and just do it. Aries Gang Tarot. Oh my God. Because that's the energy that we're moving into. The year of the red horse. That would be Aries energy. And I'm just looking at it. When I say that Nick and Neveah is Aries. It is something about, and I'm telling you, it's a reason why she put her altar up there. And the magician card came out, and it came out in reverse. And because of the energy that she playing with, oh my God, when I want y'all to go back and look at that, when she was saying, F you bitch, look at her energy. And she got red fucking hair. Oh my God. Woo. Look at her hand. Look at it. This her energy. Look at the fist. Right next to the wheel. The offer. You know, this is Blue taking his fucking time, not committing. You know? But bitch, I want to be in the spotlight. You better recognize you. Boy, Lord, listen. This is how she feel. You playing? Now, I'm not sure. I believe that she was securing some things in the background, because I was pulling on that energy and I was getting some, you know, energy like that. But man, I hope this is making sense. And it's so crazy that on my channel, I swear, look, see the hangman with the money? See the hangman with the money? And see the queen, it's going to be on this. That's why she went over there and did that, yeah, with the star. You bitch, you don't see me? And see the delayed news with the reunion? You know, her spot. There's pain. Yeah. See, 10. There's a lot of stress. And 12, the new door. And there's the magician. See the 12? Introspection. 12 is the 12 disciples. It's the disciplines. It's going into a new year. Aries energy. Aries is the lamb, but he's also the ram. This is I'm talking about when I say that Aries energy is big, especially for an Aries next year, the year of the horse. This is, listen, do y'all understand the energy of Aries? Woo! Man. Man, when I said go over there and look at her with that red hair and those blue nails on and she doing like this right here. Oh man, that was crazy. I was like, wow, what the hell? Yeah, look, see all the conflict, the fighting behind it? Yeah, this is her looking online, looking like a dumbass, and see, this is him, Blue. You playing, bitch. But I do believe, I don't know, I believe like Snoop was using her because, you know, she's next to Blue. He's the algorithm, just like everybody used Krishan. And it's almost like everybody is really eating off of their energy. And it's like they ain't getting shit. Just think about what Academic said. Blue being signed to Whack 100. And, you know, being signed to him, he already getting 50% of the proceeds. And then being a manager, you get 20% more. And just think about, you know, all the debt that he in and stuff like that. And they talking about they garnishing his wages and, you know, and why, you know, Jaden, she now has to come in and, you know, yeah, be the fool, act the damn fool, Yeah, wow, y'all, this is crazy. 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 And I really don't give a damn at the end of the day about none of these damn people. But trying to figure out what the hell is going on, it's fun, I'm not saying that I necessarily be right all the time, but it is kind of fun trying to figure it out. What am I saying? Because, even though I know a lot of y'all out there just viewing this, it is something to be learned about energy. Because, the ice cream, the ice, is very esoteric. It's very symbolic. And the dead homies. And I'm telling you, even the way, it's almost made me think about, the Blue probably looked at my video when I called him Woolly Woodpecker and Jaden put his hair like that, and the alpha energy is weird. It's weird to play on the energy. And I don't know what it is. Darla, just think about alfalfa energy and the little rascals. And I'm telling you, it's weird. We never know how they fucking manipulate energy. And I tell you, I couldn't tell y'all the epiphany that I was like, wow, for real? Y'all think I'm crazy. Because a lot of people, they'll never walk away from religion. They believe the bullshit. See, I don't. I know better. But because, the game, the playbook is so real. The magician, he's so crafty. He's so clever. People don't even realize when they brainwashed. That's the game. That's the gag. Jim Jones, he got all those people to drink the juice. You got all these people out here in all these fucking weird ass costumes and these different hats. The hat. All these cars in here, they be having different hats on. Look at that hat. Look, that's a costume. They all got on freaking hats. Costumes. They weird as and it's like, beware of the bitch in the costume. I'm trying to tell y'all. What I say, boy? But I did look at the one right here on the sun. It's a magic wand. It's Aries. Right there with the hangman. This is number one. It's a new beginning. This is the ram. This is the lamb. Right there with the sun. Now, do I think that Neveah is coming into this understanding? Hell no. But she's going to be a lesson. I'm telling you, look at her. Woo. Yeah, you see? The pain. You see? Delayed news and shit like that right there. I told you, not so fast Missy in her reading. Because she's just setting herself for one failed attempt after the next. All these seeds that she out here planting. Wow. Yeah, over the ledge, bitch. You just don't even know, cause she won't listen. And why did she put that on? Why did she do that? I don't know. She out here playing with some shit that she don't even understand, bitch. Sitting up there talking about she ain't white. What the girl? Look, she even represent duality. What the fuck? When I tell y'all this shit is so crazy, and it's just like not to it's not even to really get caught up in, and it's a reason why they call stars too, because they the fallen stars. Just think about it. That's when we fall from Christ consciousness. They're the fucking antichrist. Do you get it? It's not one antichrist, it's everybody that's not in their Christ consciousness. The fall from grace, the greed. See, I didn't want to go all into it. And I was like, damn, spirit. And the 7 cents, the 7, and it's like, when that little motherfucker said that, when he was trying to talk to the therapist, that think they got all the sense, the belief system, because you've been programmed, and the motherfucker said, you dead, bitch. And said, I see dead people. Like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Introspection, the 12 disciples, the discipline, the 4 horsemen, the apocalypse. You see, they in union, in groups. But all the 4 horsemen is right here in the 12. The discipline. The wand. Moses' staff. Moses was Jesus first. Right? Right there with the sun. Man, if I don't right there with the star. Walking away from what no longer serves you. This is your own deception. Who? You tricked. You done drunk the fucking Kool-Aid. Because it's the mind, it's the money, it's the greed, the energy. Oh my God. You see? Right there. At the table. At the Russian roulette table. Damn. I think I want to use the I'm going to try to find the ice cream. I got to go over there to King Grill and put those ice creams up there. And use that as the thumbnail. Oh my God. I want to look up those ice creams. Damn. I wonder how many flavors is it. Is it 5? The 5th house? Is it 5? Man, yo. When I say that spirit is funny as hell. If you really, boy. Now it's this this guy that actually like to decipher the movies and shit like that right there. And he you had a lot of people out here that deciphered the end of the world. But when he did it, I was like, what in the hell is going? It can't be human. Not with a mind like that. That's what? Where? Who the hell is you? How do you know that? That's how I be like when sometimes when I listen to Bro Sanchez, I be like, how did he? But he used the symbolism, like the imagery. It's like you can't deny it, and you be like, wow. It'd be unbelievable, y'all. But see, a lot of people that just, useless players, I want to say, that really, the ones that's like born to this world that have the urge to eat people and stuff like that right there. Yeah. It's genetically modified. When I told you to go over there and look at that, we are the black incubator. I'm not saying everybody, but everybody is. Girl, I'm telling you, it's like it's weird out here in these streets. And you be like, am I out of my fucking mind? Is this really going on? I want y'all to think about when Krishan was opening up the gifts. Wow, even the gifts. Even the gifts. And everything in the gifts was for the baby. And I think it was the last gift. Now I ain't look at all of it, this little snippets. But it was the heaviest gift, I think it was, where the gift can be changed into 3 different things. That's even symbolic. Just think about the mind, body, and this. Wow. Wait. Anyway, she chucked that shit over there, right? And then she looked like, you already would have known if it would have hit Junior or not. Like, why he over here anyway? Why he's not in the bed? Why you opening up his gifts? So you can show him. Ooh, I'm just, just thinking. And the bitch said, "Whoopsie," like it almost hit him. Like, is you taunting us, bitch? You don't see. But just thinking the way she paused, like, to see if it hit him or not. Like, girl, are you serious? Wow. When I tell you, boy, they be playing with a bitch, y'all. I'm looking at this shit as pure entertainment. Here on out. You will not have me and my emotions about none of this shit no more. I promise you. Now this is intuition. Now, of course, you can see this guy as the hero's journey that's dedicated, because there's a little bit of elevation to this situation right here. I don't know why I'm so turning these readings into I noticed that I'm doing that. But I know that for the people that's on this hero's journey per se will understand what I'm saying. But for maybe some of y'all that are not so aware, that I tend to be turning these readings into a learning lesson, because they're all us. And I tell you all the time that they're out here on display of what not the hell to do. That's why they're the stars. That's why they're in the spotlight. That's why they're the, false idols. And I don't know if this is making amends, but there's an offer, there's intuition, there's a gift. I was sitting up here talking about the gifts. That's Krishan Rock. That's her mind. It is not over. She's not overcoming that. I told you this. Think about the story with the Cain and Abel, the father, the black and white father, the 12 kids, the disciples, all the discipline. They weird as fuck, y'all. And just think about Ronnie Doe. His name? Karan. It's like the, even the fight between the Christian Crusades and the just think about it. The witch hunt. Oh man, y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. Just think about it. Just really think about it. Just sit down and just think about the Malone family and how it kind of depicts the Bible itself. The whole story. Even the civil, the craziness with it all. That shit is in the Zeus. Wow. Spirit is funny as hell. Wow. It's funny. And I be like, bitch, is this a game or what? And you see, look at that. And they ain't facing each other. But this is representing the heart. You know, the centering oneself with the queen. Damn. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is the King of Wands down here. Now, all four of them, when you get all four of them, they usually do make either the Emperor or the Empress. But they represent the four horsemen of the apocalypse. They coming into union. Now, this is the masculine energy over here. So we need the queen. Because it's the mind. It's the feminine energy. All the planets are, like all the planets in transit, they're all feminine energy. And they have made them all masculine energy. The false gods. Man, this shit is wow. Sipping on gin and juice. This is crazy. Alright, 9 Pentacles right here on the wheel. Look at that. It's just, yeah. It's almost like, God damn. It's like, she's so cheap. She's so cheap. When I say cheap, I mean she's cheap. Yeah, see? Look, right with the lady who was looking at that money. Girl, I don't know. It just like, yeah. I just see one spiral, one crash out after the next. You know, and she really put herself out here, you know. Because, like, who really gonna fuck with you now? I mean, at least when you was behind the scenes, you know, you go in the video. But now everybody see you as this broke-ass thought that try to get pregnant to get money for abortions to... What? Girl, listen. Yeah. Yeah. I do believe that this was promo for Snoop, but look at her expense. It's a lot of twitching things going on now. Stunning Girl, I heard her little rant in regards to her rebuttal against Jaden. She just is broken, is busted, is disgusted, and girl, listen. If they rip that wig off and them eyelashes off, no, no. And then Blue had the nerve to tell Krishan to go get her body done. And he got the baddest body. I'm talking about he do look better with a little bit of weight on it, but when he was skinny, and it's like, how you that skinny and your legs rubbing the damn together? I'm just the weirdest body. You know, ew. What? I wonder if she gonna go out there and get a body done. They want them all genetically modified, you know, because, you know, if we can get all the women out here looking like, you know, they genetically modified when they go out here and recruit these men that look like that right there, like DJ Sky. Nobody will know. DJ Sky is was a boy. You can't tell me that he wasn't. You can look at the face. No high cheekbones, no, you know, no, this is something different. even in her shoulders. Man, this shit right here is, when I tell you, spirits told me that I'm about to show you about some energy. Go there and look at my Aries channel. That's everything that's coming up. Man, what the, wait, y'all, when I say next year, I know half of y'all probably understand what the hell I'm going with this, but all I want to do is say is, baby, when I say that this shit is a game, it's a game. Hit the like button. I'll see you on the next one. I'll call you back.